Namaste, gods, goddesses, and emissaries of light. This is Dr. Tayen. If you are new to my channel, please like, subscribe, and do not forget to hit the notification bell so you can be updated on my latest and my current videos. Welcome, everyone. I'm to get an audience, and I'm also waiting for my moderator, too. Two birds, one stone. I know that you guys weren't expecting me to be on this live read tonight, so I definitely can comprehend why it may be taking a while before you guys join me. Okay. Oh, someone just donated to me and I had no idea. Okay, and I also got a reading somebody. I'm just checked into my PayPal right now. Someone requested a personal reading. All right, so you guys, what's going on out there? I'm here because I want to help you guys. I'm doing 5 card pulls, which is really, really a great deal. Bang for your buck. 5 cards for $25 when I do, basically a 20-minute read for $50, right? So you're doing half the price. I wanted to talk to you guys about something too. I have a new empowerment series that's coming up. It will be at the end of January, and it's called Raising Your Ka. If you are not a part of my Ascension group already on Facebook, you should join because right now it's only $99. There's no obligation for you to do the past life reading, but I do have that coupled as a special for the month of November where you can get a past life reading, which is $99.99 for half price of $49 for signing up with the Ascension group online. So you would do that for $99.99, which is a one-time charge. There is no monthly fee or anything like that, and you'll get the past life reading for half price, which is $149.99. It is a spectacular deal, you guys, especially if you're looking for, ascension and you're looking to grow spiritually and you're not just, a twin flame fanatic. You really do want to do the spiritual work. Welcome, Jules. Thank you so much. We have 8 other people. Welcome the 8 people, the other 7 people that are here. Let me know who you are. Let me see who you are. I just see that you're available in the chat, but I want to go into details to let you guys know what this empowerment series is about. For some of you that do not know what Ka is, it is your spirit. It is helping to raise your spirit that is within you. And for those of you that come to my live event, you'll be able to learn how to clear your own chakras. You'll learn how to do decording, is what it's called. When you're removing cords, I'll teach you how to do that in person. You'll be also able to remove what is called thought forms. Now, I am going to take my time and explain this because not a lot of people know what thought forms are. Thought forms are, don't think that when you think a thing that is nothing, because the whole universe was thought into existence by God, source energy, or spirit, whatever resonates with you. So when in the beginning God said, "Let there be light," that came off as a thought, and then it became a spoken word, and then it came into existence. Welcome, Stephanie White. Hello, dear. Divinity T, hello. Latasha Kendrick, hello. Welcome. Welcome to this live. We're doing a 5-card pull. Jules have put the information there for your 5 cards to be pulled this week, and I will be able to give you a reading. I am already into my PayPal. Yep, just double checked. I'm already logged in, and just put that you did a 5-card pull, and then I will pull as I am talking to you guys. back to what I was saying. If you do decide to join the Ascension group, you do get a chance to come to the Empowerment series at a discounted rate, but you'll have just so much more knowledge. I was talking about the thought forms. Thank you, angels. They just reminded me. You were speaking about thought forms. Okay, thoughts are things, you guys. All right. So when you think of thought, it does not go to a place of nothingness. It begins to take form. And this is the reason why these forms are called thought forms. Think of every time that you think a thing that you send out an energetic cloud called a thought form. This energetic cloud can be incubated by people and entities. So, if it is a positive thought form and someone is in alignment with what you're thinking, they're going to attach to this thought form and they're going to incubate it, which put their seed in it, and they're going to make it grow, and it's going to continue to grow and grow and grow until it comes into manifestation. Now, the flip side of this and the drawback is if you put a negative thought form out there and a negative entity incubates it, what happens is that that thought will stay with you. It will become your thought. It will take form. And then things that you don't want to manifest in your life will show up in your life, and your life will be disastrous. This is the reason why we need to be the watchman at the gate with our conscious mind. And we need to be very careful about what we put into our mind. That is the reason why the Bible says that as a man thinketh, so is he. And this is also why Jesus said that out of the mouth, the heart speaks abundance. So whatever comes out of your mouth is really how you feel within your heart anyway. All right. So don't you think, as a person that is on their spiritual journey who want to become their best evolved self, would want to make sure that they pay the extra attention to these thought forms that they're forming that are going out into the ethers and making manifestations into your life? I would think so, because this is part of what Jesus also meant when he said that you reap what you sow. You don't have to actually be physically doing something in order for you to be weeping or sowing. Okay, thinking a thing and sowing a seed into your conscious mind puts it back into the subconscious mind, which is never going to argue with you. Your subconscious mind is going to say, okay, accept it. Let me go ahead and put this with the other files and let me start working on it. So it's kind of like whatever you think about, it's like you're ordering up your manifestation to the universe to manifest that thought. So if you're wanting to be in union, let's say with the love of your life, well, if you also have a tinge of doubt that that may not happen, chances are it will not happen, because the two are diametrically opposed, and whatever holds true and whatever holds the strongest is what is going to take shape. All right. Now, this is how I talk to my students. I know you guys are not used to me talking to you guys like this on my readings and live and things like that. And the reason why I don't go there and I do not, show that side is because a lot of people are on different levels spiritually. And it would behoove you if I continue to speak a vernacular or a language that you're not used to. So, again, this is the reason why I normally don't go about speaking higher consciousness unless I am channeled or doing it during a reading while I'm channeling. And, your spirit guides or my angels and guides tell me to do so. Okay. All right. Divinity said that she paid. Let me go in here because for whatever reason, I am not getting an update yet. Got it. All right, so let's go ahead and start with Tricia. All right. And while I'm doing that, you guys can also make a payment as well so I can do your reading. I'm going to do 5 cards, Tricia, for you, okay? Let's see what is in your current energy at this very time. What is in your aura? Actually, you know what? Let me spray because you guys, I'm not going to lie, I've been doing readings all day long. I just want to clear this energy out. I also did a update for you guys that is going to be tomorrow when you receive it. Because I still have a video that's uploading right now at this now moment for fire signs for the zodiac for today. So I want to get that out the way before I upload the one. You'll probably receive that one tomorrow. All right. Okay. So let's go ahead and go with your first card, Tricia. I call in help from all your guides and your angels from the higher realms. Give us the first, before I could even get it out, Tricia, I already got the card. I was about to say, give me the first card that I need for the highest good for Tricia. Death is an illusion. All right, so this could be more than one thing, Tricia. It could be that there is someone that you really dearly love that passed on that you're still kind of like having a difficulty of letting go of, or it could be a death to self. Okay, take what resonates. Something that you're being asked to do from spirit right now to let go of, like an old paradigm that has been shifted, old thought pattern. You're being asked to look at things in a different light. Okay, like the end of what you used to know. It can be a situation where you was once comfortable in is now starting to get uncomfortable, and you have to let that die. You have to get rid of the ideal of how it used to be, and you need to start conforming to the way that things are now. Okay, that's what I do with this. Let's get a message for this deck. I feel like there's something that you need to know in this deck. All right, Spirit, please give us the card for Tricia that she needs for her current energy right now. What does she need to know? Let us know what Tricia needs to know at this very now moment. Something that's for her highest good. Something that's going to help her to continue to step into her mission. All in divine order, Spirit. What is that? Wow. I can only choose one card, so I'll go with this one. Break the chain. Ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. So, wow, I was right. I mean, of course, I knew I was right, but I love when I get confirmations through the cards. Remember, you got the death is an illusion. And remember, I told you it could be someone that was from your past that you were really close to that you're still missing and wishing that they were here. But then there could be also, God sign, a situation that you're stuck in, that you feel like you're stuck in, that you need to change the way that you're doing things, like your behavior patterns, the way that you're looking at the situation. And it says by forming a new thought, you're rewriting the future by breaking these chains. So I feel like whatever situation you're finding yourself in at this now moment, it has a cyclical pattern. It's a old pattern that you've been having in many lifetimes, Tricia. It's not just this lifetime that you need to face, and you need to put an end to it. Okay. So right now you're in the mode of breaking those ancestral patterns and those cycles. And as you do that, you're going to be able to heal this in this lifetime so you don't carry it into your next lifetime. Okay. And let's see from my deck. All right, Spirit. You are going through an initiation. I feel like you're going through a rites of passage. I cannot make this stuff up. Look at this. This is from my oracle deck. You got karmic cycles. This situation has a karmic cycle. You're either entering or exiting from it. Pull other cards to clarify. Tricia, I cannot make this stuff up. This is so spot on. I said this from the very beginning. And look, you got this message from 3 different decks saying the same ding dang on thing. Let me pull you another one from this. Okay. I feel like there's something else the spirit needs to say to you from my deck. Okay. Wow. This blows my mind when stuff like this happens. I love it though. It just shows how connected we are. So yeah, Tricia, the theme of this is just breaking old cycles and breaking old patterns. That's the reason why you're in a situation that's not really comfortable for you, because it needs for you to break it. Oh my God. Look at this. Death and rebirth. A new you is emerging. After death, there is rebirth. I love reading, girl. Your reading is the bomb right now. So, okay. So we got 4 cards already. We have one more card left for you, but I was going to touch on this again. Something has to end in order for you to have a new beginning. There needs to be something that is not serving you, something that is going on that is irritating the mess out of you right now. You have to put an end to it. You have to close out whatever this is in order for you to have that beautiful, glorious new beginning that you're looking for. Okay. My God. I told you that there was something else in that deck that you needed to see. And by golly, there it was in all its glory. Okay. It says, check yourself. You're playing with fire. All right. So, there is a saying that old ways do not open new doors. There may be something that you're going back to or that you're relying on, like some type of way of dealing with issues that, may not be serving you at this current time. All right. And so now the universe is basically nudging you and saying, hey, Tricia, you may not want to do that. Not at this time, because it no longer serves you. This is something that you need to, like a habit that needs to be broken, basically, or a change of perspective, or a new way of looking at. It may even be a similar situation that you found yourself in, but you need to look at it from a higher perspective, and you need to look at it differently so you can have a better resolution of how to change the situation that you're currently having at hand. Okay. That does conclude your reading. All right. Hello, Cynthia. Thank you for joining us. Who else is out there? I see that there's 12 people on my end. Is there anyone else that would like to do a 5 card pool? Why I am here? Let me know. But I wanted to go back and I wanted to touch bases on why it's so important for us to really raise our spirit, because we came from source and we basically materialized into this avatar that we call a body. And in this avatar, we really truly are not who we really truly are. We are basically taking on shape and form into matter, but we're really spirits. And the reason why it's so important for us to be able to move away from the 3D way of thinking and go 5D and above is because we really truly are multi-dimensional beings having a human experience. We are spirit, but we're manifested within the flesh. A lot of people call it sweatsuit, meat suit, whatever. The same difference. Avatar is normally what I go by because that's what my soul resonates with. I don't like saying skin suit because I'm not in a suit, I'm in a body. And the reason why I wanted to have this series for my subscribers and my students alike is because you guys really honestly, we are on this twin flame journey, but we forgot about the spiritual journey that we were on way before we ever met a twin or a flame. Okay, we are all on a divine mission, even our twins. They have their own missions as well. And this is the reason why we go through what most consider as a separation process. But even in your separation process, if you are on a higher conscious level and you have raised your consciousness high enough and your vibration high enough, you will never, ever, ever, I repeat, you will never be separated from your twin. Ask me how I know. I have never, in my whole history of being married and in connection with this man, even though he was in Africa when we were engaged, I always felt like as if he was always with me. Even now, even though we are not on good terms right now, I always feel like as if he is with me. I have never ever felt like a scare. There might have been like one time that I didn't feel him for a few days, but I was like so heavily inundated in my own work and my own channel and growing my channel that I really wasn't paying attention to whether he was present or not because that wasn't my focus. But when I started to focus back on the union and the connection and doing my spiritual work, he was ever so more present. I mean, even now, I don't know where everyone is on their level and their journey, but I channel my twin's higher self a lot. Um, Especially when I want to talk to him in the 3D before I proceed, I like to see where he's at, like what hardships he's been going through, what undertakings, etc. Because then it helps me to come in with a conversation that is more beneficial to him at that time, instead of me doing what most people do, which is emotional dumping on him and coming in with my own spin on how I feel without having any regards for what he's going through and what he feels. Okay. But when you get to that point, hi, Washington. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Divinity, did you get a chance to hear your reading in full? Tisha, I don't blame you. You know, it's one of those things where we all have to make an executive decision. We have to make that call for ourselves. No one can do it for you. Only you can make that decision whether you want to continue on this journey or not. So, what I decided to do, I decided to just go ahead and go all the way through full throttle into my divine mission and raising my consciousness because that's what it's really all about, you guys. Your twin flame came here to basically help you with some of the soul contracts, and many of us have many different soul contracts for many different reasons. That's a whole nother topic of discussion, but they came here to put you on your divine mission and your divine path. And if your twin flame did just that, then they honored their portion. Hello, hi Jovella, I hope I'm saying your name right. Okay, Divinity. I am so glad that you got a chance to hear it. I'm sorry about the lag. Did you need me to recap or anything like that, or did you pretty much get the gist of what I said? Let me know. Because if not, why I'm still tapped in, I can elaborate. Anybody else want to do a 5 card pull? $25. I'm telling you, this is like I have never seen any YouTube person do 5 cards for less than $25 ever. So you guys want to take advantage of that. Yeah, Tisha, this is pretty much all that we can do is, work on ourselves because really at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, what you do for yourself, you do for your twin anyway. Okay. When you work on yourself spiritually, you also work on the other person because you're one soul. Okay. Everybody just thinks because we are in two separate bodies that we're not one. We really, truly are one in every sense of the word to the core of our being. Okay. So, again, this is why it's so important, and I cannot stress this enough, that we guard our thoughts and what we think. Raising our vibration is the name of the game. That is how you win at this. Keep your vibrations very high. You have to. You know, when you ever feel like you're getting at that low ebb and you feel like, oh my God, all is lost. I can't go on anymore. You know, I can't believe I'm not with my twin. My twin is not contacting me. My twin is not responding to me. When you start to feel anxious, it's because you're out of alignment. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about because, honey, it has taken me 2 days, 48 hours to realign and readjust and again. When you're centered, you see things that are going on around you, and it may be a shit show, but you are just unfactored by it because you already know that everything that is happening for your highest good. It doesn't matter what it looks like on a physical plane. You know that you're connected with source and source energy, and you are the majority. You and source together are co-creating your manifestations. You are creating your reality. So when you move from that power position, it makes even your prayers and your affirmations even that much more stronger because you're moving from a place of awareness. And a lot of people hear that word, but they don't really fully understand what awareness really means. Hello, Nichelle. Thank you so much for coming on this live read here. So when you coming from a place of awareness, you have also that thing that is called clarity. Clarity doesn't always come at the time when you need it. Sometimes you're stuck in a situation for days before you finally get those epiphanies and those aha moments and those, things that kind of link together so you can put all of the intricate pieces together for the puzzles to fit so you can have the big picture. And then sometimes you have to wait years. Okay. But for those of you that are in the highest of your vibrations, you don't have to wait that long because when you're in your highest vibration, you're already in alignment. Okay. That is the reason why I said that having highest vibration and raising your vibration is the name of the game. All right. Welcome, Princess. Thank you so much, Princess Laura. We're doing 5 card pulls for $25. I just did a beautiful reading for Divinity. And I'm just checking my PayPal just to see if I received another payment. Okay, I did. Okay, so I'm going to do this reading for Margaret Williams, okay? Okay, before I get into this reading, I am going to answer this question for you, Tisha. No. Okay, can I tell you guys something? You can... I hear people say that you sell your soul. Selling your soul is metaphorically speaking. It is not literal. You cannot sell what is not yours. Your soul don't belong to you. It belongs to source. Okay. Source is a part of every last one of us. I believe in, unity consciousness. We are all connected. We are all divine sparks. We are all part of one Godhead or one God. I don't believe that you can do that thing called sell your soul because your soul doesn't even belong to you to sell. It's not yours. It's not yours to sell. You can't sell something that doesn't belong to you. Okay. So, no, if that answers your question. All right, Margaret, let's go ahead and get into your beautiful read there. Let me go ahead and shuffle this real quick. There is something that religion did teach me, and it was a question that I would like to pose to everyone that's watching on this live. If there was a such thing as a devil, wouldn't God have been responsible for creating it? Just think on those lines, okay? And then what kind of God would create something that's so evil? Because nothing could exist that's a part of God, that is apart from God. So just keep that in mind as well. I don't believe that there is a devil. I believe that there are many creators and they can choose to be good and bad just like us. They have higher and lower selves just like we have. All right, Margaret, let's go with your first card. All right, Source Energy, please give me the card that is in Margaret's highest good for her energy currently at this time and what she needs to know at this very now moment. Set your intentions. Hey, there's something that you're wanting to manifest, and it's just not manifesting right at this moment because you're moving in and out of states of consciousness of where you believe it at one moment, and then when something happens to circumvent or look like it altered what you were trying, then you go back into downing mode. Okay, so you're kind of like straddling the fence, and this is the reason why you have to keep your intentions no matter what happens on the earthly plane. I tell you guys this all the time. Your eyes and your ears will deceive you. Sometimes the universe will test you and throw something in front of you just to see if you really do want the very thing that you said you wanted in the first place. Okay, that's your first card. And you guys, just so I can be efficient on my time, if you're interested in doing a $25 5-card pull, please get that in now. So when I'm done, I can just go on to the next person. It just makes it more courteous for both of us and more efficient as well, as far as time is concerned. Thank you. All right, please, Spirit, give me the next card for Margaret, the one that is in her highest good. Something that she needs to know right now, at this very now moment, that is going to help her through the week. It's going to even help her in the course of her life. What could this be? What could this be? Let me know. Is there a card here in this deck for her? Yes? Okay. All right. Margaret, you have mirror. Who or what is triggering you right now? Whoever this person is, they are mirroring to you. It may be some hidden fears, it may be some wounds, maybe some childhood wounds that need to be healed. But whatever situation you find yourself connected to, this person is bringing out these reflections so they can be healed. I feel like this person is very close to you, very near and dear to your heart. All right. But at the same time, they irritate you to no end, to no avail. Okay. Shine Bright 219, welcome. We're doing $25 card pulls, 5 cards. If you would like to know what your purpose is, I'll be more than happy to do that in a reading for you. And I am checking my PayPal as I am going through and doing the readings. Okay. Did you just so subconsciously you already know there are no coincidences. So okay, you just brought a mirror. Now you look at yourself in that mirror and you start speaking positive affirmations like I am enough. I love you. I have always loved you from the first time that I saw you. Whether it's you seeing yourself in the mirror or not, these are things that I did before I got into my relationship, my current relationship. I looked in the mirror and I told myself how I love myself. You guys have heard it on multiple of my readings where I said I am lovable, I am huggable, I am fuckable. These are all the things that I said to myself. And then, you know, I got into a relationship and those things became a reality. Start speaking about the things that you want, especially when you're speaking to yourself. Because for a lot of you, you missed the beginning Yeah, live. I was talking about thought forms. Okay, I have another series that I'm going to be having at the end of the January, and so I was breaking down what a thought form is and why it's important for us to clear those things out, and I will empower you on how to do that. All right, let's go to my oracle deck, Margaret, and let's see what's here. Spirit, give me a card for Margaret that is of her highest good at this now moment. As she steps into her purpose, we know that she's also stepping into her power. What will make her more powerful? What does she need to know? She needs to know. All right, here we go. Wow, you are the alchemist. Straight up. You are the 6 elements: air, fire, water, earth, spirit, and ethers. My goodness, girl. So basically, you know how to do rituals. You know how to bring about manifestations into your life. You're not an amateur at this, okay? You've been around the block. I would say that you're definitely an ascended master coming back in this lifetime, because it takes mastering of many lifetimes before you can become the alchemist. You don't just wake up one day and become the alchemist. The alchemist is a person that can pretty much bend time. Okay, they can actually bend other people's will to serve their will. And I don't mean to say this in a manipulative way, but I mean to say that that's how much of a spirit of influence that they have on others. The alchemist could also be a teacher, someone that you can learn from, someone that I feel like people come to you when they have their problems, because you just have like the perfect resolution and the perfect answers, because you are very spiritually guided, well spiritually guided, very intuitive. I even think that you have I can't make this stuff up. You've mastered traveling to ascension chambers. People may not know what I'm speaking about here, but you know what I'm talking about. And if you don't consciously, you know subconsciously that you go to these chambers because you're even in the process of sleep, you're still ascending. That's how powerful you are. You know how to access these different chambers at these different remote locations on the earth. And you also know how to travel outside of Earth's capacity to go into the cosmos and access them out there as well. Hope I didn't lose some of y'all. I can get pretty deep. Yeah. See, oh, I can't make this stuff up. Look at this. Wow. My son used to go to Head Start. Beautiful. That was like over 27 years ago. All right. So, Saint Germain, seventh ray, you will ascend much faster using spiritual alchemy. I will teach you. Here you go again. Spiritual alchemy. That's what I'm talking about. You see what I'm saying? You are on a super accelerating path to ascension. Watching Tisha. You are where you need to be. You're right on track. That's amazing. All right, let's get your last card. And for those of you that are waiting for your 25 card pull, just let me know. Make a payment through PayPal, and I will be looking at that as soon as I'm done, just to make things a little bit more smoother, you guys. All right. What is the last thing that Washington Tisha needs to know? The last thing she needs to know. Wow. I mean, I love both of your readings, yours and Divinity's. I felt like both of your readings were very good. Love the one you're with, which is basically yourself. It says includes you, but I'm going to say you, and you. Love you first, because oftentimes, and I have, fell prey to this, and I have become a victim of circumstances where we as feminines, we have a tendency to love other people at the expense of not loving ourselves, or maybe at the expense of not loving ourselves enough. Love starts with you first. That's who you're 24/7, more than even if you were married, more than your spouse, more than your significant other. You are with you more than you are with anyone. Okay. So start there. And then also love the person that you're with that have been putting up with your mess. Love that person as well, because relationships are not easy. And if you find someone that is willing to work it out with you and to pan things out, these type of individuals are hard to find. Hold on to that person. Don't let that type of person go, because you are loved. And don't forget to include yourself in the process. And it does complete your beautiful reading. All right, let me go ahead and go into PayPal and see if there's anyone else. Okay, I guess it's been too long. Got logged out. Let me log back in. Okay. So that is it. No one else has made a purchase. Is anyone else interested in doing a $25 5 card pull while I'm here? You guys have me for the next 10 minutes, because I told myself I was going to be on here for an hour, because I have to make sure that I get the zodiac sign, fire signs completely fully uploaded. You're welcome, watching Tisha. You're no problem at all, you know? Yes, yes, yes. I will elaborate for you, Divinity, for sure, especially since you're always lagging. Divinity, you're going through a rites of passage. You are on your spiritual path, and there is a portion of you that is dying, because you are a goddess and your goddess is emerging. Your God self, your goddess self is emerging from you. So I believe there are situations that are close to you that you have been dealing with in the same manner that you have always dealt with them from past lives as well, not just this lifetime. And so, because of that, you need to break those chains, because they're keeping you stuck to experiences and situations that really no longer serve you. Okay. Like, you really are above everything that you're going through right now. But the reason why you're going through it is because you're still bounded by these things because of old habits and behavior problems, not problems, excuse me, lack of a better word, patterns, behavior patterns that need to be broken. So basically, what I'm getting from your reading is that your paradigm needs to shift. Like, what you're believing about yourself, you are, Tricia, you are so powerful, girl. You don't even know your power. If you only knew your power, oh my God. I believe people around you know how powerful you are more than you do, and they're intimidated by you, and they try to manipulate that against you, right? They try to use that against you because they see it as a threat. So therefore, you're going to have to step into your power and remain who you are, no matter how and who is threatened. Okay? That's your elaboration, because that is going to help to break those chains that these people try to confine you under. They're trying to box you. They don't want you to blossom into this beautiful goddess that you are, because that's truly who you are to the core of your being. You're not just a human, but you are a superhuman. You are a goddess. Okay? You may have been born a human, but you have emerged into this goddess, and you cannot be contained. And so, through the shifting of your consciousness, you will fully emerge into your goddess self. And oh my God, these people are not, they're not even going to know what to do, because the number one thing that they're afraid of is the number one thing that needs to happen. And that is you stepping truly into your goddess energy and harnessing that power so you can manifest your reality. You know what? We're going to talk about this after this. We're going to go on private and we're going to talk about how you can do this, because this is something that um I can't tell you quickly. You know what I mean? Online, but I will be able to give you some pointers and some things that I can help you with privately that helped me to step into my power. Once you step into your power, I'm telling you, you're limitless. There is nothing that you cannot do, will not do. Every situation you will see through to the bitter end, because everything within you will drive you to do it. You'll know exactly how to get out of situations that most people find difficult. All right. So we'll talk, and I'll tell you how you can tap deeper into that, give you some advice, give you some pointers. Okay. All right. Okay. So let's go ahead and let's get another read for you then. I got you, Divinity. Hold on 1 second. Let's see what comes out in the cards. And then, you know me, if you still need clarification, we can chat afterwards. So, all right, we're going to do another read for Divinity. Please, Spirit, elaborate on how Tricia can tap in. What does she need to know at this very now moment that can help her? I know the perfect answer has been made clear now. Set your intentions. You want to tap into that power? Keep focused on that, because what you think about, you bring about. You're going to end up manifesting books. You're going to end up manifesting tutorials that you're going to look at that is going to help you to access your power. And I'm going to send one of them to you tonight. Not a book, but a tutorial. Everything else, you're going to end up finding on your own, Spirit said. Let me shuffle this. A lot of goddess energy in you. I felt that from the first time that I met you, Tricia. I already knew that you were powerful. Just based off of your readings, your energy, when I tap into it, definitely a goddess. And people are intimidated by that. You're going through transformation, your transformation process right now. Remember, I told you earlier that you were going through a rites of passage. This is just a double confirmation. Things are changing at a cellular level, and you're going through some deep healing right now. Okay. So, what is happening and what I am picking up is that your DNA is changing to more of an angelic DNA and not a human DNA. This is the reason why you're finding the transformation so difficult. Okay. You may have physical signs that are already appearing in your body, such as aches, chills, twitching, things of that nature. Do not overlook that, because this is your ascension symptoms. There may be some things that I may not have mentioned too. Some people get migraines. Okay. But take what resonates. Let me go ahead and pull from my deck as well. Yes, that is so true, Washington Tisha. I feel like she'll be doing tarot too. Tricia is very intuitive. But I feel like a lot of us have been forced to dumb down who we are so we can feel quote unquote normal. No, we're the ones that are the leaders in all of this. There's no comfortability in feeling normal when you are a god or a goddess manifested in the flesh. You know what I'm saying? Oh, wow. Oh, God. I don't know if I'm sensing pregnancy. It can be ascension symptoms, though, because nausea is part of it. You can get nauseous for symptoms of ascension as well. Oh, God. Yeah, for sure. Okay, so basically, you've been in a situation that you feel this stagnant and it's not moving fast enough for you. You have Andromeda. Andromeda is saying hello to you. She's been working with you for many lifetimes. If this comes up on a reading, and I know personally because this is my deck, that means that you are an ascended master, okay? Because Andromeda only works with those that are ascended masters and have mastered many lifetimes. She's here, and she's here to let you know that nothing is stagnant, that things are happening underneath the surface that you don't know about. Okay? You may not see the manifestation of that, but in due time, you're going to eventually see it. Okay? Let me pull out another one from this deck. I usually pull two. Ooh, wow. Okay. Honey, 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 honey. Intergalactical love is what you have with your current partner. This love transcends all timelines, dimensions, universes, parallel universes, subdimensions, and all directions, times, and space, past, present, and future. Okay, this person that you're connected with has been your lover many times and many lifetimes. You guys have mastered many times together. You guys love so good and you love so well. That's why you keep doing it over and over again. This person is connected to a very integral part of your ascension. This is the reason why you two are together. Okay? This is why this person is in your life at this very now moment. Let's get your last card. As you know, I have no influence on how the cards are laid down. I know you wanted to have me elaborate, so I'm going to ask for elaboration for you on these cards, but it pretty much just let me know that you're going through this transformation to become this goddess that you are. You don't have to worry about tapping in because you already tapped in and tuned in and turned all the way on. Okay? If I was to get an answer based off of the cards that have already been laid down, that's the answer. You don't have to do anything besides continue on your path like you are. And what you need to know is going to come to you at the time that you need it, right? Okay. This is let me say that these cards are really cutthroat sometimes. They can be very candid. Let's just say that, Tricia. You know, I would never talk to you like this. This is the card that came up. It says, you can't say thank you enough. So the person that you're with, you're needing to let them know how thankful you are for this connection, how thankful you are for the things that they do for you, because it says they deserve a medal for putting up with your ass. I will never say this to you, but sometimes we don't realize how we can become overbearing to those that we love. We want what we want. God confirmation. We want what we want, but sometimes we don't see the other person um as really being supportive of us. Okay, but in their own reality, they are doing their best according to the circumstances that are at hand. This person believes that they are doing the best that they can to accommodate you, and so this is the reason. I'm so sorry. Because Tricia, me and you talk all the time, and you know I do. I would never talk to you like this. Never, ever. Did I say never with a capital N? Never, ever would I talk to you like this. But, but the universe felt like you needed to know it this way. So, again, I feel like you are doing exactly what you should, beautiful. There is nothing that you need that won't come to you because you, I feel like, are a super manifester. You manifest whatever it is that you want. So, the power is in you, and the power is in your hand, honey. Aw, look at you saying he can do more. Of course he can. Of course we all can, right? But be grateful and thankful that you have someone in your corner. You know, I know that you want him to do more, and you may be well deserving of what you're asking for. But, be happy with what you got right now. And eventually, when things open up, I feel like he'll be able to do more when the time prevails for him to do so. All right. Okay, you guys, I have come to the conclusion of this live reading. It has been a full hour since I've been with you. holding space. Thank you guys for joining me. All of you that have held space, love, and light with your beautiful presence, your comments, your words of encouragement, and also those that contribute to the $25 pools. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I cannot thank you enough. I love you all. Thank you so much for your time. It is a good karma to like, share, comment, subscribe, leave a love donation if you feel inclined to. Don't think just because you didn't get a reading that, yeah, I'm not going to give anything. You can give anything that you feel that your heart solely desires, or you can purchase a gift from my wish list on Amazon. Okay, there's more than one way to create good karma. All right, I now wrap you in my love, and I cloak you with the light of Christ consciousness, answering a call, letting the mask fall off. Hello, love. You can click the replay button and it will go back over everything that we've already spoken within this live video. All right. Love you guys. Namaste. Mwah.